I was,
Hospital food. Want some hospital food?
Steel yourselves, because this is the F Plus Podcast, a terrible place for terrible things eaten over objection. In the room tonight we have Boots Rangier.
If the gelatin is properly chilled, it will resist the Twinkies.
STOG!
Cat Poop Cookies 2, the sequel to Cat Poop Cookies 1.
Nutshell Gulag!
Congealed chicken salad, a wonderful salad for holiday parties. Served with plenty of crackers.
And lemon. Start with Kraft macaroni and cheese and add your favorite beer, such as Coors Light.
Oh, that's a good beer.
That's my favorite beer now. Good.
That's the one with the can that tells you how cold it is.
And that's pretty much the ingredients.
Delicious hospital food.
Hey, F Plus.
Lemon.
Hey, lemon.
Which one of y'all in this room is drunk enough to be hungry?
Me.
Yeah.
Me? I'm hungry
I'm drunk
anyway.
all the times.
I'm hungry.
I'm also high.
Hungry all the
Hungry
time.
all the time.
All right, well, the episode that I have for you is brought to you by an F Plus power couple. I'm talking about Montrith and A Meat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy!
Yeah, no, wait, it gets better because they have teamed up to bring us an all recipes episode.
Yay!
So, holy shit, could this not fail? I've barely read this
Yeah,
document.
we're gonna kill Nutshell today.
I have weapons in my arsenal.
Yeah,
will have my
so again, a document put together by Montrith and A Meat. We're going to take a walking tour of both food.com, which is the website from Food Network owns that, and All Recipes, a place for all recipes, parentheses, but mostly bad ones. So obviously we should put our menu together right, and we should start our menu off with an appetizer, a nice little palate starter, something to just kind of like awaken the palate, get you interested in some food. And by that I mean, of course, amuse-bouche. And by that I mean, of course, fudge. So
That's
Boots,
an interesting starter, but okay.
yeah. So
like fudge.
Boots, give us this fudge recipe for our appetizer.
Yeah, I'm Ape Boy.
Okay, Ape Boy. And what do you have to say about this recipe?
My mom used to feed this to me as a baby, strangely enough. This is jalapeno fudge.
It looks like a dish sponge with jalapeno on it.
Okay. All right. How do I make jalapeno fudge?
Well, first of all, you're going to need 6 eggs. Then you're going to need 1 1/4 pounds of shredded cheddar cheese. And also you're going to need a can of canned diced jalapeno peppers.
This is not fudge. This is if a frittata had an abortion.
So those are the ingredients for this fudge.
Oh my God! What? Okay.
So you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, butter a 9 by 12-inch baking dish. Beat the eggs together, stir the cheese and the peppers, pour it into the baking dish, and then bake it. And then you got fudge!
Fudge!
God damn
Is the definition of fudge just like more, open to interpretation than I think it is?
I guess it's anything flat that you can cut into squares and cram in your fucking maw.
You have to ask my mother, Ape Woman.
You know the stuff that comes out of volcanoes? I call that fudge.
Mm-hmm.
Stog, Loves to Host has a comment about this, has a review of this fudge.
Yes, my name is Loves to Host. I give this 3 stars, and this was posted on Sep 15, 2013.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Is it meant to be served completely cooled like a candy? Or is it just called fudge because of the thin fudge-like appearance when cut in squares?
Disagree. That's fudge-like appearance, but fine.
I assume...
I suffer from a brain injury where everything square to me is fudge.
What are you building that floor for out of fudge?
That's not fudge, Grandpa. That's a battery.
Oh yeah, I gotta replace the thing in my radio with the new fudge.
All right. Give me the rest of this recipe.
I assume it's an egg-baked breakfast dish, but I'm still not sure. It's super rich, and the jalapenos add a nice bite. I served it with pancakes for breakfast, and while it was okay, I don't see it being a repeater at the LTH house. I will try a completely cooled square later, just in case that is how it was meant to be served, and update the review if necessary.
Yeah, because anybody that's eaten cooled, congealed eggs and cheese knows that that's definitely the way that they're meant to be eaten.
Turns out it wasn't
Hot
necessary.
eggs and cheese. Ugh.
Thanks for the recipe.
Yeah, host never updated this.
Thanks, the host died of a massive heart attack after eating this multiple times.
All right. Well, we need another appetizer here. So nutshell.
Yes.
Tell me about Party Franks. You got some Party Franks?
Party Franks. Like to party. Oh, this is classic. I've actually encountered this at parties with incredibly drunk people before.
Ooh.
Cool. Well, tell me about it.
Well, it's a very old sweet and sour cocktail recipe, says Anne-Marie. I remember looking forward to it as a kid at my mom's holiday parties. It will look horrible and smell worse when first in the pan, but just wait.
Okay.
That's a good
Never
line.
tell what's in the sauce until after your guests have tasted it. Otherwise, they'll never try it. Serve with toothpicks and keep warm in a fondue pot. Don't you mean a mini
And when
crock
you tell
pot?
them what was in the sauce, say it by saying,
I spent all day chopping these fingers off of hands. Show some fucking respect.
All right. What's in this?
A pound of cocktail wieners, 1 8-ounce jar grape jelly, and
Oh.
1
What?
8-ounce jar yellow mustard.
Oh,
Good.
And
Slop that there into one of the mini crock pots that you get with the big crock pot. And, you heat it. There you go.
make hot, eat now.
and because this is all recipes, the photo shows marmalade and mustard. So.
A dry mustard. Coleman's dry
Oh
mustard.
yeah, it shows dry. Yeah, okay. Huh.
Yeah.
And then something on the right that I don't know what that is.
Hi, my name's Will Lemon.
Lemon?
Lemon.
Lemon.
With lemon.
Lemon. I like these better wrapped in crescent dough, each triangle cut in half lengthwise, baked until golden brown, then dip them in the jelly and mustard or duck sauce mixed with hot mustard.
Have you noticed that so all these reviews have a little thumbs up icon you can give it? To me, that looks more like a middle finger.
I think it looks like a little boat.
Yeah. It's adorable.
And then, nutshell, you are army chic. Army chic.
I've been making this for years. It was an old recipe handed down from my grandma. Your grandma hated you. It's perfect for taking to parties, potlucks, cookouts, and there are never any leftovers.
Oh, good.
Because they don't put it out on the counter. They just throw it away.
I don't think this is going to do the garbage disposal much good, but here we go. Okay. I recently took to a friend's party. There was a ton of food there, but at the end of the night, the only dish completely empty was mine.
I ate it all.
Just make sure you simmer it and don't boil it. One time I got distracted and didn't keep a good eye on it. The sauce looked like antifreeze on the plate wall, but it still tasted fantastic.
It turned
Like
blue?
Antifreeze, it was green and smelled like maple syrup.
Boiled it. You put jelly and mustard together, and then you brought it to a boil?
Yes.
You might as well.
Yeah, you just got to throw out the curtains at that point.
If you put it into the garbage disposal, it's going to throw it back up at you.
Hey, F+, I want to talk to you about 3P salad.
3-piece
Yeah.
salad.
3P salad. My name's Sueb.
That's how many peas they put in it, and the rest is just cheese and mayonnaise.
You're super not wrong.
I know.
Boy, you're not wrong.
I know.
All right, here we go. So I'm Sueb. This is so unusual, but it takes you by surprise. It combines sweet and
Oh,
salty.
good.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
here's the ingredients. By the way, all recipes doesn't seem to have the wine pairing.
Oh, that makes me so
section
sad. I
anymore.
really want to know
like
what the
that.
fuck you have to drink to make this edible.
Okay, so anyway, ingredients. The original recipe makes 6 servings. 1 cup frozen peas, thawed.
Uh-huh.
1 cup chopped dill pickles. 1 cup dry roasted peanuts, 1/2 cup mayonnaise, and then just, I don't know, 6 leaves of lettuce, I guess.
Now we could technically call it a salad.
And then you want to know how to make this?
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Put it in a bowl.
Oh. Well, they'll put what isn't the lettuce in the bowl.
Yeah, put what isn't lettuce in a bowl, then scoop it out of the bowl onto the lettuce.
Hey, only dirty's one bowl.
Boots, tell us about the Easy Watergate salad.
Right?
Oh, God.
Oh, hey! My great auntie made this.
You've had everything. Okay. It's
If we put this orange slice on here, it'll look healthy. Trust me.
I'm Sandy Sue, and this is the easiest recipe on the planet, and it tastes awesome. I love this at Easter, but it could grate any time of the year.
Yeah, good. Great on people's
Good,
nerves.
great idea, yeah.
So, the easy Watergate salad. First thing you're going to need is a can of crushed pineapple in juice, undrained.
Mm-hmm.
You need a cup of miniature marshmallows. You need
If you want to be really fancy, you use the multicolored marshmallows.
You need a package of instant pistachio pudding mix, half cup chopped pecans, and 1.5 cups of frozen whipped topping.
Cool Whip.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Whip, yeah.
Cool Whip.
So, you want to know the directions?
I can't wait.
Mix and stick in the fridge. I've got a special cook's note here. You want to thaw the Cool Whip by placing unopened tub in refrigerator. An 8-ounce tub will completely be thawed in 4 hours. Do not thaw in microwave.
Come on, hot Cool Whip sounds great. I want to say that underneath the directions for Easy Watergate salad, underneath the directions is a button that says kitchen friendly view. So I clicked that, and it showed me how to make baked ziti.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
You don't want to make this. You don't want to make this. Let's get you somewhere else. You want some baked ziti? I can show you how to make baked ziti.
This is unfriendly to your kitchen. And then, nutshell, you are Tammy Lynn.
All right.
Tammy Lynn.
This is my husband's favorite salad that has to be made at every holiday gathering or family get-together. This is my exact recipe I've been making for years. It's the perfect way to make Watergate salad. I got it off the back of a marshmallow bag. Sometimes I swap walnuts for the pecans, and sometimes I put in a little coconut. Exactly the same as the recipe from Dole.
I've been feeding this to my husband since Watergate, and he's more blob than man now.
Hey, nutshell, or should I say swizzle sticks? You just really wanted to share a recipe with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a delightful
It smells
recipe.
strange.
Yeah, it's a delightful appetizer recipe called cheese squares with jelly.
Bop.
So, I'm Swizzle Sticks, and I'd like you to know that cheese and fruit jelly combine deliciously in these crowd-pleasing appetizer squares that are family favorite because it's always a fucking family
How
favorite.
could they possibly combine deliciously?
And it's very easy to make. Well, let me tell you, but let me give you the ingredients first.
Oh, boy.
All right, what you gotta do is you gotta start out with 1/4 pound of processed cheese food.
Oh, good.
So Velveeta, all right.
And then you take
Cheese
1/2 cup
food.
of butter,
Yeah, right.
1/4 cup brown sugar, 1 3/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder. So we're making kind of a dough here.
Yeah.
A 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 4 tablespoons any flavor fruit jam.
What? Why?
Because basically we're making lemon bars with Velveeta and crappy fruit jelly.
Yeah, no, I reiterate, why?
Okay, so anyway, you preheat the oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And in a mixing bowl, you combine the processed cheese food, butter, brown sugar, flour, baking powder, and salt. And you set aside 1/4 of the mixture. And in a greased 8x8-inch baking pan, you place the remaining mixture, cover the mixture with jam, and crumble the reserved 1/4 mixture over the layer of jam. Bake for 25 minutes. Place the baked mixture in the refrigerator for 2 hours or until chilled. Cut into squares and serve to your invisible friends and wonder why you're so alone.
Related recipes is cheese easy squares, which is just put Parmesan on rye bread and serve.
But there's parsley, so it's fancy.
Jesus.
Hey, have you guys felt like these recipes have been a little, I don't know, kind of like sort of white bread and flavorless?
Yeah.
Not a lot of spice in them.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's cool because I took a trip down down old Mexico way, as I like to call it.
Oh, good.
And I brought back some south of the border flavor, Arriba. So this is Doritos salad. Okay. My name's Jesse B, and we're at food.com now, the Food Network website. And here's how you make Doritos salad. It's a tasty taco salad flavor that is really easy. You'll need 13 ounces of nacho cheese flavored Doritos. You will only use half the bag, but you need 13 ounces of the Doritos.
Wait. Okay. I'm
You
not going
stuff
to ask
the rest in your face while weeping violently.
Then you need less of that than lettuce, specifically Dole brand, for some reason. You're going to need some Roma tomatoes, 3 of them, chop them.
That's what makes it healthy.
Yeah, then some black olives, then you really chop those up. Then you're going to need some nacho cheese dip, right? Now, again, this is, south of the border flavor, so Old Dutch brand is what it's called for here. You're going to need 2 cups of cheddar cheese. I don't specify a brand on that. And 1 cup mozzarella cheese. Again, brand
Okay,
agnostic.
so we got four of our 7 ingredients include the word cheese.
We're
That's
having
a
a
theme
cheese
here.
salad.
And so here you go. Stir the lettuce up together, and then put in the Doritos. And, put meat in there if you feel like it. Serve!
Next time, we're going to show you how to make a great salad by shooting a giant ball of cheese at a tree.
Yeah, the T-shirt cannon needs to be revolutionized. So, we're at cooks.com. Oh, God, this photo's horrible! All right, let's talk. No, food.com is not allowed to know my location. Thank you very much.
They might start sending you these. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Okay, so Stog, how do I make 7-Up Jello?
Somebody read a book about garnishing, but not very well.
Oh, yeah, they garnish this with limes. That's what makes us healthy.
Take that, you fucking limes!
Limey bastards.
All right, what do you
Fuck
got?
you, limes. What did I ever do to you? 7-Up Jello by Pam I Am. This Jello salad recipe is in a church cookbook, and that must have been
course it
sold by
is.
Satan, the church I grew up in Missouri, also where Satan lives. I made it
probably.
with our Easter ham this year, and it was yummy. You can form it in a small mold or put it in an 8x8 pan and cut into squares.
It will form small mold.
Time prep includes 2 hours of refrigerating for it to set. Okay, so you want to hear the ingredients?
I guess so.
Yeah. No.
Okay, we've got 7 ounces of 7-Up soda or lemon lime soda. You can just go cheapy and get like your Dr. Thunder or whatever.
I want to drink that. There's a soda called Dr. Thunder. I want to drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the off-brand Dr. Pepper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look, we're paying attention to my gross hell salad, so
Sorry.
We're trying to not, though.
what we need next is 2.5 cups of miniature marshmallows.
Sure, right?
Don't
3
forget,
ounces.
the colored ones are extra fancy.
Yeah, they're festive. 3 ounces of lime Jello gelatin. 6 ounces of cream cheese softened.
Yeah. Then?
1 4-ounce can of crushed pineapple. 1
Fuck you, fruit!
death to fruit. 1 cup of Cool Whip brand topping. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and 3/4 of a cup of chopped walnuts.
What are the walnuts doing in there?
Dying a slow and unpleasant death.
Oh, I could have been in baklava. Fuck!
Okay, so directions. In pan on medium heat, Melt 7-Up and marshmallows together. Add Jello, no water, gradually. Take off heat and leave in pot. And then you get a supper bowl and you mix the cream cheese and pineapple until mixed well. Add Jello mixture to the bowl. Then fold and Cool Whip mayonnaise and chopped walnuts.
And
Pour in
nays.
Salad cream.
Pour in dish or mold and refrigerate until it is solid.
Oh, that's not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
Hail the glorious mayonnaise revolution.
Chairman Mouth Select. That was thanks, Pam I Am. LA Foodie thought that was a 5-star review.
You're welcome. Hail Satan.
I like that at one point Pam I Am was like making Jello, and she like started out with the water to put the Jello in, and she was like, wait a minute, there's no sugar in this water. I need to fix this.
Put sugar in everything. Everything must be covered in sugar.
Nutshell, you just shared something awful.
Which one?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What's the kid's favorite easy cheesy biscotti?
Oh, yeah. It's a recipe by Karena, who says it's great comfort food for kids and easy for parents. In other words, it's parents saying, fuck it, I give up.
What do kids need comfort food for?
They have parents that serve them this.
Yeah, you're right. Fair enough.
It's a vicious cycle. Okay, so the ingredients are 1 can condensed tomato soup, 1 packaged processed cheese food cubed, 1 1/4 cup milk, and 1/2 pound cooked and drained spaghetti. And then you combine the tomato soup with about half a can of milk and about half the cheese in a saucepan over medium heat, stirring constantly, melt all together. Continue adding the cheese, melting all together. Do not boil! Continue to add milk until desired consistency, whatever that is reached. Serve over warm cooked spaghetti. Cheesy goodness!
I like the idea of making spaghetti for my kids because it's the easiest fucking food to make. But I hated the idea that it wasn't making them morbidly obese.
It doesn't have enough milk and cheese in it.
Why don't you just give them Pringles and let them watch
I
Dora?
think it's healthier.
Yeah.
Fuck. Jesus. Oh, okay. All right, one more Jello recipe here. This is creamy.
Only one more? I've got so many.
Yeah, I know. This is creamy cranberry Jello salad. It's by K.H. Jones. This is my favorite Thanksgiving dish. The sweetness is a nice contrast to the saltiness of the turkey.
I'm disappointed there's
Walnuts.
no horseradish.
Apples give a nice texture, but they are all chopped small enough. The mayo seems like a strange addiction, but you don't taste it. And it improves to the texture of the cream cheese. Enjoy!
It looks like someone melted in a punch bowl and then someone spread mayo all over his melted remains.
All right, well, this one has actually quite a few ingredients. So we've got a can of crushed pineapple, okay, a can of whole berry cranberry sauce, okay. Then you're going to need some water. That's an ingredient for some reason. Then you're going to need 2 packages of raspberry-flavored gelatin mix, such as Jello. I know that the word Jello is in the title of the recipe, but, whatever. Then you're going to need a package of cream cheese at room temperature, which is where you bought it from. It was already at room temperature. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Wow. It's the least mayonnaise we've ever read about.
Oh, it's just like a
I didn't know mayonnaise could
garnish.
exist in that small of a
It's like
quantity.
an award recipe for least mayonnaise and a recipe on allrecipes.com.
Then you're going to need some frozen whip toppings, such as Cool Whip. Thaw that, please. A tart apple. Ew, a real fruit? Not in a can, even. Chop that up. Chop up some walnuts, and then,
More frozen whip toppings.
okay. So remember when I said you need a cup of frozen whip toppings, such as Cool Whip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also going to need half a cup of frozen whip toppings, such as Cool Whip.
Yep.
1.5 cups. Gotcha.
Well, the second one is to taste.
So, I will put none in.
I like tasting my food.
Okay, so pour the juice and the crushed pineapple and the cranberry sauce in a measuring cup. Add enough water to equal 2 cups of liquid. Bring to boil. So just boil that shit up. Remove from heat and dissolve raspberry gelatin in the liquid. Pour gelatin in a bowl and refrigerate until partially set. About 45 minutes. Then beat the cream cheese with mayonnaise in a bowl with an electric mixer until fluffy. Gradually beat partially set gelatin and cream cheese mixture, and then gently fold 1 cup of whipped topping into the mixture. Stir crushed pineapple, cranberry sauce, apple, and, your dog, and whatever in there.
Toenail clippings.
Then
Get rid of the evidence.
then transfer it to a serving bowl and tell your family you hate them.
Feed the remains to the pigs.
Hi!
Hi!
Hi,
what's
I'm
up?
Turd Blaster.
Hello, Turd Blaster.
Hi, Turd Blaster. Thanks for the 4-star review.
You're welcome. I can't wait for this to set up all the way. From what I could taste, it's so delicious. And that was without all the combined textures.
Thank you, Turd Blaster.
Thank you for giving me an easy way to remove the district attorney from my upcoming court case.
My name's Sarah Joe. Instead of mayonnaise, I use sour cream. I also use pecan instead of walnut. At the last minute, I folded half a bag of mini marshmallows in there. I made no other changes. And then once it was all set, I spread the top with Cool Whip. This is to die for! We all loved it!
Literally, I stabbed several people who tried to get near my portion.
Rest in peace, Sarah Joe.
Oh, all right. Well, that was all. That was all the appetizer section.
Oh, good. Main course.
Jesus.
Yeah, time for the main course. I like to have 3 Jello salads.
Well,
before
Jello
my
just
main
melts. I mean, it's really there's always room for Jello.
Yeah. So, nutshell. Tell me about the hamburger crescent pie.
Okay. Let me actually click on it. It's redirecting me. Oh my God!
What? It looks like a pizza with cornflakes on it.
I did.
Well.
Looks like cornflake pizza.
I mean,
Stuck
it
up.
is.
It's
Well,
chips.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Trying to keep my lunch down. Didn't think that this would be the one that would get me, but apparently. Okay. 1 pound hamburger, 1/2 cup chopped onion, 8 ounces tomato sauce. This isn't so bad. 8 ounces tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons taco seasoning, 1 8-ounce packaged crescent rolls, 1/2 cup crushed nacho chip. It's a big fucking nacho chip.
Fuck you,
I know a nacho chip maker.
1 cup sour cream, and 1 cup shredded cheddar cheese. Because, of course, who wants to taste anything except dairy? Okay. Directions.
I can't imagine what the instructions are.
I think you can. All right.
Make hot.
Make hot, smash together. Cook hamburger and onion until meat is browned and drain. Oh, we're not keeping the grease in? That's sad. Stir in tomato sauce and taco seasoning. Bring to a boil and simmer uncovered for 5 minutes. Separate crescent rolls into 8 triangles. Place in a greased 9-inch pie plate with points towards the center. Press into the bottom and up the sides. Sprinkle 1 cup chips over crust. Top with meat mixture. Spread sour cream over meat.
Why are you sounding so despondent all of a sudden?
Sprinkle with cheese and remaining chips. Because there's no mystery left in the universe. I see where this is going. All is a wasteland spread before me. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes or until cheese is melted and crust is golden brown. And let set 5 minutes before cutting.
Motherfucker, that's pretty sophisticated. We're putting
big yellow
layers in
button
these
that
chips.
says, I want to cook this. I want another one that says, view all savory pie recipes.
Stog,
Hello.
you gotta make another choice here.
Okay.
What would you like to read about? Would you like to read about pasta? Would you like to read about cheeseburgers? Or would you like to read about soup?
Can't we read about all 3?
Yes, you certainly can! This is pasta cheeseburger soup!
Oh,
STOG, take it. Pasta cheeseburger
Wait,
soup. And first of all, give me the instruction about
we've
this.
moved to a brand new site for us here.
Yeah, we are now on recipes sparkpeople.com.
Oh, nice.
Wait a minute, this is a weight loss site.
and you lose weight by eating pasta, cheeseburger, and soup. Duh.
Well, yeah, because if you look at it and you're like, oh god, I'm not eating that, then you'll lose weight.
Yeah, Spark People is a site where you're supposed to like track your calories and sort of like, exercise and do healthy living and stuff like that. So they have a recipes section. This is one of them.
Here's how you make pasta cheeseburger soup. Ingredients. You need 1 pound of lean downed beef. You need 1/2 cent of chopped onion.
My beef is going to the ball.
You need 3 cents of water.
I mean, that's kind of a quantifiable amount depending on your district.
That's probably
I suppose.
quite a lot of water.
It is.
Okay, and then you need 1 can of condensed cheddar cheese soup. You need 1 can of condensed tomato soup. And you need 1 cup of uncooked pasta shells. That's for the crunch.
All right, well, this is pasta cheeseburger soup. Like, you did hit all the notes.
Here's how you make it.
Okay.
Brown beef and onion over medium heat. Drain.
You're fine. So far, first step, fine.
Stir in water and soups. Bring to boil and add pasta.
Ooh, no longer fine. Bad. That's a bad step.
Wait. Cook uncovered for 15 to 20 minutes until pasta is tender, stirring occasionally.
God damn it. Fucking gluiest pasta out there.
Your mouth will seal completely after you're finished.
We like to call this spackle soup in my house.
This is how you lose weight, because you will never want to eat any food ever again.
It's because your bowels shut down after you eat it.
My name's Nicorella8. Pretty good. Need something more. Maybe some more cheese or some more tomato flavoring. But definitely worth
Yeah,
trying.
fuck that water shit. Just leave that out.
Why don't you throw a couple of candy bars in there while you're at it? To go with your cheeseburger pasta. Fuck you.
I talked to Amit a bit while he was putting this document together, and because of that, I know where this entire episode came from. And this episode came from the recipe that I am about to read right now. Do you remember the? I think it was one of the two recent WikiHow episodes where we read about the Mac Ramen dog, and I said that I was disappointed that there was no ramen lasagna. This episode is Amit fixing that hole in my heart. So.
He accepted your challenge.
So, I'm Sue Lau, and this recipe is lasagna stuffed bell peppers. It has just over 4 stars.
Holy shit, that looks like something from a Stephen King novel.
2 classic favorites from your family and 1 easy, affordable meal.
You sound like someone from a Stephen King novel.
Pair with well, there's going to be a lot of words in this recipe then.
And then she smashed their ankles with a
Prepare for an
sledgehammer.
800-page recipe, motherfucker. Pair with tossed salad. Sorry. I thought I could say that with a straight face. Yeah, no, seriously. Pair with tossed salad. Absolutely. Anyway. Pair with tossed salad, French bread, and voila. You'll be the next new chef to star in your own kitchen. To star in your own kitchen? With adoring family and friends.
Oh, see, obviously this person is like having a requiem from a dream moment.
I'm the next Food
They've
Network
done a
star.
bunch of fucking drugs, and now they think this recipe will make them famous.
Can I summarize that movie for anybody who hasn't seen it yet? It's drugs, 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 ass to ass. Where's my arm?
Yeah. Don't forget the electroshock and the killer
Yeah.
refrigerator.
Why not? Why shouldn't I forget that? Okay. There's a nutrition button. You know what? I'll leave that for the end. I want that to be a surprise. Okay. This serves 4. You're gonna need a 3-ounce package of ramen noodles.
Yay!
Because it's lasagna, stuffed bell peppers, then save the seasoning packet for another use.
Just snort that fucker straight up.
I got the good shit. I got the mama brand.
Bathe in it.
You're going to need 4 large red bell peppers. You're going to need 1 cup of small curd cottage cheese. You're going to need 1 large egg. You're going to need 1/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese. You're going to need a bunch of bulk Italian sausage, which crumble that up. Then some spaghetti sauce, obviously out of a can. Then shred up some mozzarella. I'm kidding. Buy a bag of mozzarella cheese. Okay.
I can't wait to see how much sodium is in a serving of this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good reveal. Here we go. Cook the ramen, okay. Then drain the noodles. Set that aside. Then cut the tops off the peppers. Remove the seeds and the membrane and throw the peppers away. Place peppers in a glass baking dish with 1/4 cup of water. Cover lightly with plastic wrap and microwave for 9 minutes. Rotating positions of peppers every 3 minutes. I cooked them right side up, upside down, and then on their sides. The cooking time may vary slightly with different microwaves. Come on, lady. You should expect your peppers to be about half cooked.
We're halfway there, everyone.
After the Paxil, I now expect my peppers to be about half cooked. It's fine, I don't care. So then you're going to want to mix the crumbled sausage with the spaghetti sauce and then simmer that. Then beat the egg, add cottage cheese, and then stir that in, and then stir in the Parmesan cheese. Oh, that's right, because there's a bunch of cheeses. Place a crumpled sheet of foil into the bottom of the glass baking dish and set the peppers on it. Divide the ramen noodles into 4 parts and place into the bottom of the peppers. Then spoon in half the meat sauce into the peppers. Then divide the cottage cheese mixture among the peppers. Then finish the topping with the sauce. Bake uncovered at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then put on more cheese.
You're not even reading the whole recipe. You're not even trying anymore.
More cheese. I need more cheese in these peppers. More cheese.
Then fist the peppers with cheese.
Put it in the oven, put cheese on it, put it back in the oven, put cheese on it, take it out of the oven, put it back in the oven, put cheese on it. All right, so after you're done with that, 1 pepper is going to be, let's see, it's going to be 50% of your calories for the day.
Yay!
It's also going to be 50% of your calories from fat for the day. Cholesterol only 36%, surprisingly.
The sodium does not disappoint.
Sodium 1,424 milligrams.
59% of your daily value.
That's right. That's value, is what it is.
You're
And
getting great efficiencies.
You have to eat these in moderation, so eat 8 of them at the same time.
You know, half
That
these
way the
recipes
calories
is just one person with a spoon.
Cancel each other
But
out.
it leaves you a lot of room to make up for in fibers on your other everything else you'll eat for the day.
Hey, Boots, do you like turkey?
Yeah, turkey's
Yeah,
great.
Hey, Boots, do you like garbage cans?
For
This is turkey in a garbage can. It's by Two Blue.
Oh.
I'm too bleu. This recipe.
Where's the recipe photo?
This recipe is courtesy of Chef number 308515.
Oh, wait.
In response to veggie chicken cheese poppers with berry sauce.
Is that her inmate number?
No, her inmate number is veggie chicken cheese poppers with berry sauce. And both are simply a modified Dutch oven method of primitive cooking. John states you will also need 2 layers of clean tinfoil, about 3 feet square on the ground for this recipe. So ingredients?
Yeah. What are the many ingredients? And also, what is the yield?
One
Strangely
turkey.
enough.
It yields 1 turkey. You will need 1 turkey. And also a 1/4 cup of seasoning. Your preference.
Who can say?
You figure it out, asshole.
Just grab the ramen seasonings from the last recipe and put them in here. Who cares?
All right, there's a lot of directions. Here we go.
Select some sort of steak hammered into the ground, or more robust steel, cast iron, whatever stand that can hold the turkey sort of like standing on its butt. Would be interesting to do this with the beer butt cooking method.
It would be.
It's a good method, really. Place a new stainless steel garbage can over the bird. You could use cast iron, but if using galvanized metal, burn it out first.
Shame the turkey.
Around sides of can, bank with 10 to 12 pounds of charcoal briquettes. Allowed to cook for 1.5 hours. It didn't say anything about making fire.
Allow it to cook. The turkey will take care of it itself.
Sacrifice the turkey to our god.
Turkey for the turkey god?
On conclusion of the cooking period, sweep away the remaining embers and ash. Very carefully, anticipating a pretty vicious blast of hot air and steam, test your bird at the required parameters of 160 in the breast, 180 in the thighs. Okay, you could do it 10-star less. It will convect up that much. No point in it being too dry. I've made the world's shittiest smoker.
It's true.
That's about it.
So does the last step go to Golden Corral instead?
Yeah.
Well, there's an intermediary step of burn your eyebrows off, but yeah.
Well, then get angry at it. And
Daddy
fucking
looks
kick
surprised all the time now.
So let's see. So we've got our main courses, but obviously we're all still feeling hungry.
Yeah.
We want some nice, delicious, soul-satisfying food, like ghost poop. STOG.
Give me that old-time religion.
Ooh.
STOG.
Pagan
First of all, our URL starts with paganwiccan.about.com.
Yay!
/od/Samhain cooking.
This pretty much sums up a lot of the Wiccan experience in the United States, at least.
This is great. Okay, STOG, tell me about. Oh, what is your name, by the way?
My name is Patty Wingington.
Wigington. What's your occupation?
I'm a paganism Wicca expert.
Great.
Pat told me how to make this. It's called ghost poop. I know, ghost poop sounds vile, but it's a really delicious dessert. And if you have kids, they'll love the idea of putting a bowl of ghost poop on the table.
Because kids are disgusting.
I don't think mine would. I mean, I'll ask her. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll ask her tomorrow. Do you want to eat ghost poop? And I'll come
This
back
is
to you.
the F
Come back to you
Plus's
with the
first
answer.
scientific experiment.
No,
we go.
Daddy,
Yeah.
no.
I said you want to eat ghost poop.
Whip this up the day before so the marshmallows can get nice and soft. It's not a true moussey, but comes out the same texture.
Fuck you.
This makes
that looks like the same texture as mousse.
This makes a great and super sweet addition to your Sam Gamgee menu.
It's actually Samhain, thanks.
Your Sam Gamgee menu.
Here's the ingredients. 1 16-ounce tub of frozen dessert topping.
All right, I see.
So much cooler.
I see where the search terms have happened here.
Yeah, the search vectors are pretty clear.
One of our previous episodes, I think it was marshmallows, and we've moved on to this.
I know ranch dressing was a search term.
I always got good results with Jello.
12 to 14 ounces of chocolate syrup. 1 cent of mini marshmallows.
It's a cup.
1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. Optional. You don't really need protein or
Never
anything.
need the option
You
in.
don't really need. It's. If we want to bring Maslow into this again.
What else do I got in here?
1/4 cup of shredded coconut, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, 1/4 cup of candy corn chopped. Those represent the undigested bits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, cut up the candy corn?
Yep. So it looks like chewed corn in your ghost poop.
Oh, that's charming.
Yeah,
How-
it's
It's
everything you expect from something called ghost poop.
Yeah.
So we're taking.
Ooh, I'm gonna pin
So we're
this.
taking some frozen dessert topping, adding a bunch of little bits of candy to it, and then it's not quite like mousse, but it's the same texture.
No, it's got chocolate syrup in it. That's what makes it different.
The directions are essential, though. The directions are they elucidate this.
Put the thawed dessert topping in a large bowl and gradually add the chocolate syrup. Mix while adding so that the topping turns your preferred shade of brown.
How brown do you like your poop?
Hang on, that line's coming up.
Use a little more or a little less syrup, depending on how dark and chocolatey you want your ghost poop.
You know, they could add some strawberry jam to this for the real I'm dying ghost poop experience. Just saying.
Just a streak of it.
Yep.
Perfect for announcing your horrible diseases.
Worst Ben and Jerry flavor ever.
So how did you die? Oh, I can see.
Hey everybody, I'm dying. Here's some chocolate slop.
And then what's the third paragraph there? What's the third paragraph say?
Cover the bowl and refrigerate overnight so your ghost poop can firm up.
Great.
Serve in a big decorative bowl with a large spoon.
Just one spoon. Everybody eats from the communal ghost poop with the same spoon.
This shit's on you now, man. I washed my hands of the whole thing. Oh, fuck.
There was a related article on that one. I think it would be criminal for us to not address the peep Waldorf salad.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yes, this is a traditional Wiccan dish.
That's a traditional Wiccan dish. It's Ostara Peep Ambrosia. Everyone knows
God.
Peeps, those overwhelmingly sweet little marshmallow critters that appear every spring in the grocery store. Put your leftover Peeps to good use this Ostara. I'd probably pronounce it. It's probably pronounced Loofblarb. And make them into a delicious ambrosia salad. For the most colorful results, use yellow or pink Peeps.
See, I keep on saying, use the multicolored marshmallows. It makes it festive!
Okay, so you're going to need 1 package of marshmallow Peeps. You're going to need 2 cans of mandarin oranges, 2 cans of pineapple tidbits, 1 jar of maraschino cherries, 2 chopped bananas.
Yay!
2 cups shredded coconut flakes. That's a lot of coconut flakes. You're going to need a 16-ounce tub of cottage cheese and an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip.
I like so much of these things are fruit adjacent. Cherries, sort of.
Yeah, cherries, go with it. It counts.
Yeah, and this one is literally just mix it in a bowl.
No, but the last, what you do... come on, read the bottom part.
If you've got even more candies and Peeps left over, use them in the lesser banishing ritual of the chocolate rabbit.
Yes.
All right.
Arrange your ritual supplies on your altar so they look pretty. Kids can do this. Typically, the chocolate rabbits end up in the center, surrounded by an army of Peeps and several rings of jelly beans. A quick note, you might want to perform this ritual well in advance of mealtime, or all of the kids will be too full of candy to eat a real dinner. And then a bulleted list out of nowhere. A bag of jelly beans, marshmallow Peeps, a chocolate rabbit for each participant, a glass of milk for each participant. First, give everyone a handful of jelly beans. Blah, 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 blah. Say something like, "Behold, little jelly eggs, small symbols of the season. How we adore you!"
Yeah!
Green is for the grass that springs from the land. Eat all the green jelly beans. Yellow is for the sun shining above our heads. Eat all the yellow jelly beans. Red is for the this is a link tulips that grow in our garden. Eat your red jelly beans. Pink is for Aunt Martha's new Easter hat.
What? Not an Astara hat?
So,
you,
sometimes in my life, I'm frustrated that various like family members and friends are a little bit too yuppie for me to handle. And at this moment, I wish they were way more.
Anyway, what's purple for?
There's the purple, and then the purple ones, and then I have a whole ritual for eating the peeps too,
No,
which is
but
behold the peep. The peep is life brought back in the spring. Little peep chickens, we honor you. Bite the peep chicks. Little peep bunnies, we honor you. Bite the peep bunnies. And then do the same thing to your rabbit. And then finally, give everyone a glass of chocolate milk. And raise your drinks in a toast to these three symbols of the season. To the jelly beans! To the peeps! To the chocolate rabbit! We drink in your honor!
Skeet, 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 skeet.
I just like the hail, hail to the mighty jelly bean of spring.
Nutshell, I've heard that, I've heard two things about you, and I don't know if these rumors are true, but I've heard that you love apple pie. Is that true?
I love all kinds of pie, but yes, apple pie is a very nice one.
I've also heard that you hate apple pie. Is that true?
All that damn
yes, I'm
fruit.
so fucking conflicted. I
So
don't
this
know what to do with myself.
This is mock apple pie the second.
Oh Jesus, this one. It's got Ritz crackers in, hasn't it?
No, it does not.
Oh, wow,
yeah.
no?
Well, no, it doesn't.
Oh my God, this started out as a genuine Ritz recipe. I mean, it was like on boxes and stuff, and now they've ruined it by using soda crackers instead. I don't know what to think anymore. Okay, anyway.
How dare you.
Mock apple pie 2. Mock apple pie 1 is probably the one with the Ritz crackers. Recipe by B. Love apple pie, but ate apples? Your prayers have been answered.
Yay!
Who the fuck? Who
Yes.
are you? Who
Somebody
are
who prays
you?
with a blood sacrifice.
How did they find you in a focus group?
I just want to eat the pie tint. I just want to eat the stuff that's in the pie, not the actual fruit. How can I do this?
Do you have any crabs that aren't like crabby and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have any burgers that are just bread?
Let's see. 1.5 cups white sugar, 1.5 cups water, 1 tablespoon butter, 1.5 teaspoons cream of tartar, 1.5 teaspoons ground cinnamon, and then 16 double-wide soda crackers. Because fuck you. I've been swearing a lot in this episode. I'm terribly sorry, but fuck you.
How dare you?
Fucking dare you?
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna
Let's see.
fucking lose our rating.
1 9-inch pie shell.
This is barely food at this point.
You know?
This is almost not snacking.
Yeah, it's all the people and the reviews that are saying, wow, this tastes just like apple pie. What the hell kind of apple pie have you bastards been eating?
Well, cinnamon is sort of a vegetable.
That's a good point, Boots.
God damn you all.
You should be a lobbyist.
Anyway, you make a horrible hell broth with most of the ingredients. And you boil that, and then you put the crackers into the pie shell and pour the horrible hell broth over it. You add the top crust, seal and flute the edges because you're being fucking fancy with your cracker pie.
Yep.
And then you bake at 425 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes, or until done.
Finally, a safe way to ingest a whole bunch of cinnamon.
My name's Sarah N1. I gave this 5 stars. I made this for our 4th of July celebration. Nobody even knew there weren't really any apples.
Then
in
they
it.
all rose up as one and killed you.
I think this should be called Magic Apple Pie instead. It was really good. I'll make this again and again.
I live in a hellscape where there are no fruits or vegetables or nutrition.
STOG, take Baby Blue Angel.
Okay. The only reason I gave it 4 stars was because I changed it. I didn't use pie crust. I made a crust using quick cooking oats. Crackers, brown and white sugar, marg, and allspice.
What?
I pressed that into a pie plate, broke some crackers, and put them on top of the crust. I had an apple in a pair in the fridge that needed to be used up, so I sliced them up and covered the crackers.
Blasphemer, she is real fruit!
heretic! And then I poured maple syrup on top of the fruit, because you can't go back to dumb fruit. I poured the syrup from the recipe over and topped it with a crust made from instant oatmeal, apple cinnamon, sugar, marge, crackers. It was so delicious.
I hate that things in my pantry are in boxes.
How can I combine them all?
I measure my life every day in cubes. When I was done naking, I topped it with some of the syrup I had left over. Made extra. And some maple syrup. I will definitely have to make the original next time. In my mouth.
Why?
This is a nice
Why?
recipe. I made this other thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe one day I'll make your thing.
Your recipe is missing something. Oh, I know what it's missing.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that's all we have for desserts. Because I'm assuming we're all a little parched here.
Yeah.
And,
I could use a drink, yeah.
Good, great, good. So I'll make you a drink here. My name's Lorem Ipsum, so I'm intolerable. And this drink is called Coca-Cola.
What the fuck? He's
It's the
drinking
real-
the contents of the perfume counter at a head shop.
Look, my name's Lorem Ipsum. You bastards only gave me 3 stars. It's the real-ish thing. The top secret recipe for the cola you know and love. Revealed. Use only food-grade ingredients. For reasons that may seem obvious, and enjoy with a smile. So again, this is the actual recipe, motherfucker. This is how they make it. So this is the actual recipe of like how this stuff comes together. Like, cause I know that you guys you love Coca-Cola, but it's just so hard to find sometimes. Okay, so the original recipe will make 15 gallons.
Oh,
Okay,
it's a
so
small
here's what we
yield
need.
for a Coke plant, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start out with the coca extract. Oh my god! Okay, so first of all, you need the coca extract. So you're gonna need half a pound of crumbled coca leaves. And then you're gonna need 1.5 cups of Everclear. Okay, so right now you have booze and cocaine. But you're gonna need to flavor that. Okay, so 10 drops of orange oil, then 15 drops of lemon oil, 5 drops of nutmeg oil. These are all flavors you can taste in Coca-Cola. Then 2.5 drops of coriander oil, then 5 drops of neroli oil, then 5 drops of cinnamon oil, right? It's all coming together. Okay, then half a cup of Everclear.
To taste.
Okay, so that's the flavoring taken care of.
The Everclear's
So now-
the Everclear's not for the soda. It's for me.
Yeah, so now we have seasoned Everclear and cocaine. Now we're going to need the syrup. Here's how you make the syrup. That's 1.25 gallons of water. Then you're going to need 15 pounds of white sugar, because there's not corn syrup in this shit or anything. Then you're going to need 3/4 fluid ounce of caramel color, then half a fluid ounce of vanilla extract, then half a fluid ounce of caffeine. That's going to be a problem. Then 2 cups of lime juice, and then 1.5 ounces of citric acid powder. And then more water.
Yay!
Carbonated water.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're going to need carbonated. So 12.5 gallons of carbonated water in addition to the non. To make the coca extract, moisten coca leaves with 3 ounces of grain alcohol, then pack the wet leaves into a percolator and add more diluted alcohol until the leaves are fully saturated and slightly covered by the alcohol. When the extract begins to drip from the percolator, stop up the hole, cover the percolator tightly, and allow it to macerate for 2 days. Then continue the percolation, adding more alcohol until you have 8 ounces of extract. So this takes at least 2 days. And then you're all done, and you've got Coca-Cola. I have 131
How much did that,
followers and a glass with a mustache on it.
How much did that cost you in comparison to actual Coca-Cola? It doesn't say on the thing.
I mean, less, like, because I get, artisanal Coca-Cola most of the
right.
time. So,
Right,
yeah.
You import the bottles from Mexico.
I mean, because I like the Mexican bottles, but I like the Chinese Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay.
So I get the bottles from Mexico. I get the Chinese Coca-Cola. You see
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
pour it into the bottle.
Yeah.
Then drink it.
I don't know if you figured this out yet, but I'm an
And then you
asshole.
throw the bottle out so you have a fresh one for the next one.
Stop keying my PT Cruiser, you assholes. That's where I keep all my Velvet Underground albums.
Why do you keep your vinyl in the PT Cruiser?
It's decorative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
It goes with the Gucci coffee table.
F+, what did we learn from any of this?
Jello is God, Jello is king, Jello is life.
We got through an entire food episode without once bringing up ranch dressing, or without once reading a recipe that had ranch dressing. Yes, we did bring it
Hey,
up.
That's
we're
right.
breaking bad
Technically,
habits.
we
Brought
did
it
not
up,
read
yeah.
the
Go us.
potato recipe.
I mean, we don't really deserve the credit for that, but that is true. I mean, there's other ways to be bland and
Yeah,
horrible.
it's Cool Whip.
Gelatin.
Cool
You
Whip
can
is
make
the other
a
way.
salad with
I'm gonna go eat some Jello right now.
This is a desserty sort of offering here.
I've learned that Wiccans are all incredibly high on sugar.
Yeah.
After reading these recipes today, and thinking back on some other recipes that we've read, I'm kind of surprised that Soylent isn't selling more than it is.
Are they under hard times?
They're not under hard times, but it's not the bang zoom economy that they were kind of expecting for themselves.
It's just
And-
marketing. If they stuck it in a jar and put a mayonnaise label on it.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so much evidence here. I mean, circumstantial evidence, but there's so much evidence here of people just going like I don't care. Don't make it taste like much. And these people I think what it needs to be is that the thing about Soylent is that Soylent itself, while flavorless, is also nutritionally balanced. So what they need to do is they need to come up with an off-brand version that's like Soylent but just is not nutritionally balanced at all.
Only with sugar and butter.
Yeah, totally. And it'll be like the side of the vitamin water where it's just like 500% of your RDA of fat.
Yeah, the label can just the brand name can just be like, fuck it, I'm too tired to cook.
Website as always, thefpl.us. We've got the ball pit, we've got the flatter, we've got the wrongest words. Hopefully you're familiar with all those things, because otherwise I could scream them in your ear some more!
Yeah, you should also come to Ball Pit because Heel Slime started a food disaster thread just very recently.
yeah.
That's
Oh god.
Yeah, and there's photos.
yeah, you can see his attempt at making
Lovely
beef
photos.
Wellington.
It did not go well
It
for
did
him.
not, no.
Beef not so Wellington.
Beef Porrington.
Beef Sickington.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
In your tribute album to the world, you must never forget to sing the one about the cat who's always getting wet. He's always
Simone, what's your favorite food?
Tomato.
What kind of, do you like it in a salad, or do you like bruschetta, or
Cheddar.
you like bruschetta?
Yeah.
What about ghost poop? Do you like ghost poop?
No.
Should we put ghost poop on the table and eat it? Would that be a fun, tasty treat? Would you like ghost poop?
No. I will have raspberries.
Raspberries instead of ghost poop.
Ghost poop smells gross.
Ghost poop smells gross,
Yeah.
so you don't want to eat ghost poop?
No.
You don't think that's fun?
No. No do that thing.
Do you think all recipes has a lot of bad stuff on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so. Okay, bye.